After studying this chapter, you will be able to explain how heat travels, describe how a substance changes state, describe the three physical states of matter, explain a BTU, define specific heat, and explain a ton of refrigeration. The term cold describes a lack of heat, or a condition produced by removing heat. Most people think of air conditioning and refrigeration as cold, or a cooling process. However, these systems actually remove heat from where it is unwanted and carry it away to be discarded. To accomplish the cooling process, the heat must be removed faster than it enters, just like bailing water from a leaking boat. To answer the question, click on the correct button and a pop-up window appears regarding your answer. The pop-up window disappears in 3 seconds. Heat is a form of energy and is always in motion. The second law of thermodynamics states that heat always travels from hot to cold. How fast heat travels depends on the temperature difference between the two objects. The greater the temperature difference, the faster heat travels. Since air conditioning deals with the movement of heat, it is necessary to know how heat travels. There are three basic methods by which heat is transferred from one substance to another: radiation, conduction, and convection. A combination of these methods may also be used. Radiant heat is the transfer of heat by waves similar to light waves or radio waves. It does not heat the air through which it passes. Radiant heat is absorbed by objects, not air. On a sunny day, the interior of a closed car is quickly heated by radiant heat from the sun. Conduction is the flow of heat through a substance. Most metals conduct heat very well. Copper and aluminum are excellent conductors of heat, and these metals are used frequently. Poor conductors are called insulators. Some examples of insulators are polyurethane foams, mineral wool, cork, and glass fibers. Convection is the flow of heat by means of a carrier, normally air or water. Convection can be either natural or forced. Natural convection involves slow currents of air and is effectively used in many air conditioning refrigeration systems. Forced convection involves the use of fans or blowers. Pumps are used for circulating hot and cold liquids. The definition of a British thermal unit is the amount of heat required to change the temperature of 1 pound of water 1 degree Fahrenheit. It is important to know this definition because just like a ruler measures distance and a pound measures weight, a BTU measures heat. How many BTUs are required to raise the temperature of 10 pounds of water from 72 degrees to 82 degrees? Go ahead, test yourself. Click on the correct answer. Click on the button that has the correct definition for a BTU. Now be careful because I tried to trick you. What is specific heat? Well, the definition is the amount of heat required to change the temperature of 1 pound of a substance 1 degree Fahrenheit. A British thermal unit deals with 1 pound of water. Specific heat deals with 1 pound of a substance. The engineers have already discovered the specific heat per pound for all known substances, and the specific heat tables are available at your local library. We have provided you with a partial list of these specific heats, just to give you the general idea. Atoms are pure substances, and molecules are made of atoms. For instance, it requires 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom to combine and form a molecule of water. These molecules are always in motion, and the speed is determined by the amount of heat energy they contain. Molecular movement in a solid is rather slow, and the molecules primarily stay within the confines of a solid. In a liquid, the molecules move faster because the liquid is warmer than a solid. Again, the molecules primarily stay within the confines of the liquid. As a gas, the molecules have absorbed more energy and move rapidly in all directions. They are not confined by any borders. Most substances can exist in three physical states: solid, liquid, or gas. As heat is added or removed, the substance will change temperature or physical state. When a substance changes from one physical state to another, the temperature does not change until all the molecules are rearranged to the new physical state. The same amount of BTUs are required whether adding or removing heat. Carefully read the question and determine your answer. Click on the answer button to see if you are correct. If you are wrong, move your mouse pointer over the underlined sentence until the pointer turns into a hand. Use the hand to click on the sentence and the program automatically takes you to the proper page for review. When finished with the review, use the hand to click on the underlined sentence and you will automatically return to the test page.